Right, Shalom. This is the brother Kaya from the GMS New Orleans coming back at you with another quick ride and talk. Prior to getting started, as I always do, I'd like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to the icons that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video will be edifying first and foremost to the old elect and to those that cleave to the body. And real quick, I want to just dive into the differences in being naked. Okay? In a literal sense, all right? Also in a parabolic or in a metaphorical sense, all right? Because a lot of people is under the impression that, Adam and Eve was naked in the garden, all right? And, they was being seduced or, whatever was going on, and they sold fig trees amongst them, amongst their private areas. Okay, this is mythological. I mean, Greek mythology, or what? I mean, whatever. It's basically a method to basically false teach the Bible that you don't understand what's going on. All right, because even when you visit back in that story, okay, it's gonna be real quick. It's something we have been going over in a conference call, so I thought I'd just touch on it just a little bit. All right. These things, Christians are just boneheads, all right? When you get Genesis 2 and 25, okay, it says, and they were both naked, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed. First of all, nakedness is an embarrassment, all right? So when it was talking about they were both naked, Adam and Eve, and were not ashamed, it was pretty much naive to doing evil, all right? Because first of all, nakedness, to not have clothes on is a direct insult to the Heavenly Father, man, all right? They even have it in our law that you're not supposed to look on another man's nakedness, nor another woman, all right? Now, they can look upon each other's nakedness, but what? In the tents of their houses, all right? Well, where no one else can see it, okay? But them being naked was just them being naked and not ashamed there, all right? Because there's a shame. Matter of fact, you get it? And this is why they wasn't ashamed. So people think, oh, see, they was naked and it was all good. The law was with that. No. All right? This is Sirach 4 and 20. Observe the opportunity and beware of evil. Now, to be outside naked today, all right, is evil. Or you're gonna, obviously it's upheld, wickedness is upheld. So, it was much more way stricter in the ancient time, all right, during that time, all right, than we are now. But more or less, it's always, when it concerns evil, you got to observe the opportunity and beware of evil. It says, and be not ashamed when it concerns thy soul. So, this being not ashamed when certain things concern your soul, all right? Here we go. For there is a shame that bringeth sin, right? And this wasn't that shame. This is why they was naked and not ashamed. And there is a shame, which is glory and grace. Now, that naked or whatnot that they was actually shame, which was glory and grace, which is pretty much, having the laws in the inward parts, not doing the things, all right, that are not keep their garment or their clothes, because they always had clothes on, all right? This is Revelation. It was 16 and 15. Yeah, 16 and 15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed to see that watching and keeping his garments, lest he walk naked and see his shame, and they see his shame. All right. Now that's that nakedness to be without the law, statutes, and commandments, man. All right. Because again, the law, statutes, commandment, it clothes you. All right. This is the word naked. To denude. I'm gonna get the word denude. D-E-N-U-D-E. It says to strip or divest of all covering and lay bare. All right, that's to be naked. The device of all covering. Now you go up to naked, nude, unclothed. All right, its context is up. Bare, empty, not fully clothed. You see, not fully clothed. Okay, so at the time, they was that naked, they weren't fully clothed, because even though they didn't know evil or wasn't introduced to evil, the very next chapter, all right, that's when their nakedness started to become a shame, all right, as I read. Because at first, their nakedness was a glory and grace, and that's why they had not needed to be ashamed, all right, because they had not known evil yet. Until what? The serpent beguiled Eve in the very next chapter, man. All right? So it was a domino effect for them being naked and not ashamed at first. All right? It says, not fully clothed. They wasn't fully clothed upon. Because really to be fully clothed upon is to know that which is of good and evil. All right? And then you're fully what? You're fully naked and it's like you fully clothed in your nakedness in such a way, if I can say that. All right. All right. It says without the usual or customary covering of qualities and actions, pure, open to view, unconcealed. All right. Now, when we was concealed with this heavenly wisdom and knowledge, okay, what happened? We start to begin to get our clothes upon us all the way thoroughly. All right, back in Sirach 4. And I'm gonna read 22. Accept no persons against thy soul, and let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall. And that's what happened to Eve. All right, Eve revealed the serpent, that old serpent, which is the devil, and the subtlety that he came with, and it caused not just Eve to fall, but the man also. All right, because they accepted a person against their soul, which then made them naked. All right. Which made them naked, meaning what? They went outside of the law that they already knew and had. All right? That's it. Okay? Because there's a difference between being shameful and shameless. All right? It's a difference between being shameful and shameless. There's two different types of nakedness, man. All right? There's a shameless nakedness. All right? And there's a what? There's a shameful nakedness. Case in point, I'm going to read this in Habakkuk 2:16 just to give you a little overview of the comparisons between the two. This is Habakkuk 2:16. It says, thou art filled with shame for glory. All right? Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spirit shall be on thy glory. All right? Now, you know what make that's the shame that bring it to sin, because he's the man of sin. All right? That the wicked. Okay, so his shame gonna be turned into his so-called glory that he have over here gonna be brought down to shame. All right? Because shameful spewing is on his glory. So he got a tainted garment. All right? To basically be naked out here, have a tainted garment. Literally, because we could have clothes on us and still be naked. All right? Meaning what? We don't have a proper covenant of the law, statutes, and commandments, man. We're going out the way of something. You're getting out the way of that which conceals you. All right? Let me see if they got any more. Yeah. Let me see. That's one of shameful. It's shameless. And being without. When you shameful, all right, on just to do the balance of it, okay, you're contrite. You know, your face may be towards the earth, because that what you've done, all right, has brought shame upon you. Because you know, defiled, anything that's defiled or polluted, it can't be within things that are pure. They don't mix, all right? That's why I say, he that be defiled, let him be defiled still, okay? Edom is Edom is not shameful, all right? Because they don't pity those who have been ashamed for glory and grace, all right? They have a tainted mentality towards anybody that have shame and pity. This devil don't know that, all right? So this devil out here walking naked, and not just the devil, those that, subscribe to his sayings and doings. He is the wicked, all right? See something. Yeah, this 2 Samuel 6:20. It's a different type of shameless. It says, then David returned to bless his household, and Michal, the daughter of Saul, came out to meet David and said, how glorious was the king of Israel today, who uncovered himself today in the eyes of the handmaids of his servants, as one of the vain fellows shamelessly uncovered himself, right? So David, was joyful for what the Lord had done for Israel, and David danced, all right, until, obviously, when you read the story, all right, that is, till his loins came out, I believe. And well to the woman. I'm just going up real quick. And this was because the Ark of the Covenant came back amongst the children of the Lord. And on a deeper sense, all right, that Ark of the Covenant is just not an Ark of the Covenant. It's just not the Ark, all right? It's way more deeper and spiritual than that. It says, get it where he dies. Can't really find it, but I'll just paraphrase it. All right. Oh yeah, 16. And as the Ark of the Covenant came, 2 Samuel 6:16, into the city of David, Michal looked through a window and saw King David leaping and dancing before Yahweh, and she despised him in her heart. Now, David had his garment on, all right? David had his garment on, all right? But it's like, okay, your nakedness can be coincidental, all right? Even if it's literal. You done had men, doing particular things or had their garments, and then, they may have done something that was required some agility and great movement, or dancing with joy, and the Spirit can be upon you, all right, to where maybe, this can happen. It says, and they brought the ark of the Lord and set it on a David and pitched for it. David offered burnt offerings. As soon as David made an end, he blessed the people, right? Cake is, let me see. I know it. Let's see with David. Maybe it may be in Chronicles. I don't really know where it's at. But anyways, all right. David down the cloak danced till his clothes came off. So was David, was David going off there? All right. Was David going off? No. Okay, because again, you got to know the differences between the two. All right, there's two different type of shamelessness. It's a shame, it's a shameless to where you just without shame completely and being shameful. All right, two different things. Naked and showing your nakedness. All right, it's two different things. So be defiled still. Let's see. Not the pure. Titus 1:15. It says, unto the pure are all things pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure. All right. So the ones that's defiled and unbelieving is the wicked. So it's nothing pure. All right. They're going to always walk in their nakedness and in their shame. And it's going to be a glory unto them. All right. Because that's what they know. Right. But the elect, they're gonna put their clothes on and keep their garments, all right? But yeah, initially they walked in nakedness and shame and in sinful ways and deeds, but yet slowly but surely the Lord have given us the breastplate of righteousness, all right, the helmet and everything to cover us up. It says, but even in their mind and conscience is defiled, So there's a naked that's glory and grace. All right, then there's a nakedness that is of sin. So Adonai Rakazada was edifying. Next time we'll say shalom.